Hello and welcome to this exciting lesson, and in this lesson I just want to teach those who are just beginning in Revit on how you can quickly start annotating, and detailing of your models in Revit and place the views on your sheets in readiness for printing. So we are going to demonstrate that on these three simple models. These models were created in one of the previous lessons, so if you want to learn how to model these three projects in one video in less time, make sure that you watch the video on the link above. All right, so that is where we created the three models in simple steps. All right, so as I've said, this is what we have, and we are going to create some drawings, quickly place them on your sheets, and this lesson is for those who are beginning in Revit. If you're already using Revit, still watch, because there are some tips and tricks that you can use as I explain the tools that you can use within Revit. So if you like what I'm doing on this channel, please don't just watch my videos, subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell notification, share with your friends, and if there's anyone who'd like to join me in some detailed courses on real projects, make sure that you check the links in the description where I have Revit Architecture, Revit Structure, and Robot Structure Analysis Profession. All right, so let's begin in this lesson, and we'll start, we'll show you quickly how you can, annotate, detail, replace the views on your sheets for an architectural project. Then I'll go to these other two later on just within this video. So I'll just close this one. All right, and I'll also close this view so that I can just remain with this one. Okay, so this is what we created. So what I need to do, I'll start with the level 0. So I'll just double click level 0. And this is what we have. So I'll start with the dimensions. Now dimensions are very easy. You just need to go to annotate and click on dimensions. Once you click on the dimensions, this is what you are presented with. Which dimension do you want to add? Is it an arc? Is it aligned? Is it linear? And now you need to pick the actual dimension style that you want. By default, we have all these dimension styles. The text, the 2.5 millimeter is the text and it's diagonal. If it's arc, you pick that one, and this is self-explanatory. So I'll pick the 2.5, and now I simply need to come here and start annotating. All right, so if I want to dimension maybe the grids, I can do that and place it. Maybe I can just do that and add those dimensions as simple as that. So I can't start explaining how to click because it's just click there. Now if I want to dimension maybe the walls, just place there, then tab to pick the edge. Just make sure that you click on tab to make sure that you are picking the edges, just like that. Right, then go to this one, zoom in, click, then zoom in there and click, and we have the last one. These are for the walls, just like that, and click. And now maybe you can just start with this one, click on modify, then you can select this one and drag it maybe outside like that, and those are the dimensions that you have. All right, so let me add some more dimensions. Maybe for these, you can add these, and you can go on and add the inner ones if you want, and finish the dimensioning. All right, maybe you want the dimension from this one, maybe tab, select there, tab, pick it from there, and I want to annotate the one inside, and just do that and maybe have it somewhere here. All right, now let's see how you can annotate the doors here and the windows by tagging. You just need to go to annotate and now tag by category. Right, so when you click there, you notice that we have, you can place your tag horizontally or vertical, or even just put it on model. You can pick the actual tag. You can show the leader. I don't want the leaders, I'll remove. Now just hover where you want your tag to be. You notice that I can tag my window there. As you can see, the windows can be tagged. Now I'll show you on how to control what you want to display within the tag. So I'll tag one window and also tag this door, because we want to tag the doors and the windows. Then I'll click on modify. Now if I select on this tag, I can click on edit family. I want to see what information this one is picking. I'll select on it and edit label, so it's picking the mark. All right, so I'll cancel and close this one now that I know that it's the mark. All right, so if it's the mark, now I need to select the window and see that that is the mark. So I can select, actually all these windows can be selected by selecting one, right click, select all instances visible in view. All the windows are selected. Then the mark, I can just call it maybe window 1, because of course that is the only window. Then move in, just click on OK. You see that all those, that one will change now to window 1. All right, so now I can select this one, right click, create similar, and I can have all my windows by just tagging like that, so that I have window 1 for all these windows. Perfect. Now let's deal with the doors. I think even for the doors is picking the mark. So I'll select this one. I'll just call maybe this one. Let me just differentiate it. I'll call it door 1. Move in, it changes. Then I can select the tag. Make sure that you pick the tag, tab, select on it, right click, create similar. Let me just tag all this. I think the other ones I'll call it door 2. This is door 1. It's different. Then these other ones, pick the door, all right, and go to the mark, and maybe I'll select this one, right click, and select all instances visible in view, so that I just change on this one, so that the information will be placed on all the windows. These are parameters which are called instance parameters. We are using the mark as an instance parameter, so we have to select all the doors and insert it there, so that it changes for all the doors. If I just change or select on one, only that particular one will change. So I'll call this one as door 2. Move inside, click OK, and those are the marks. All right, we are getting closer. So this is how you can quickly start working in Revit. If I want to add now the the naming and the rooms here, I can do that. Let me go to structure, let me go to room here. Once you click on the room, you can now add what you want here. Now if I just hover my cursor there, that is the naming on the room that I can add. I can do that. I can do that. Now if I want to separate this one, let me escape once, because this one is being treated as a single room. We have room separator. I can maybe cut it from this point up to that point to separate, so that I can tag these things differently. So if I click on room now, I have a possibility of tagging this one separate and that one separate. All right, so now I can now just select on this tag and just go to the properties. I just want to show name and number, so that I can put the actual name there. Actually, I want to show the area, so I'll select on it, and I want to show name with metric area. All right, so I'll select all these, hold control, select this one, and that one, hold control, select this one, click there, and I want to show name with metric area. Now for the actual names here, I can now just type, maybe this one should be kitchen. It depends on what you want to do. Just click outside, maybe this one, you can type what you want to type there. All right, maybe this one will be called bed 1, maybe bed 1, and the other one will be called bed 2. By just clicking there and type what you want, bed 2, I can finish. So you can see that this one is done. Now to prepare this for placement on the sheets, you need to come here under the extents, click on crop view and click on crop region visible, so that you have that box. Then select on it and drag it there, select it, drag it there, just drag it so that you can clean out your view like that. Select the grid, and I don't want this to go inside, but I can leave it, and now remove the crop region from there, so we have it ready for placement on your views. Now let me also just do one elevation. Maybe I'll go to maybe north. Let me see what we have with north. Okay, I'll just deal with this one. With this one, I think it looks good. I don't have to change anything. Maybe I can just, if I want to show maybe the shaded smooth lines, maybe this one, just to add a few graphics here and there, if this is what I want. Now you can also add annotations and detailing on this one, but I will not labor so much on this one. I've explained all the details. You can proceed and do whatever you want. Okay, so I have this other view also, and if you now want to do a section, let me go to level 0 and cut a section. You just need to go to view, click on section, building section right here, and you can simply cut a section now so that you start making your details. This one, just tells you how far you want to see going out there from this section. So I can just double click. You see we have that section. Now I have a lesson on detailing of sections on my channel. Check it out. But I just want to show you on how you can quickly add this one on your on your sheet. So I'll just go there to shaded. Now maybe shaded may not be the best option here. All right, so maybe in section I have to select this one. Let me remove the green, the green color there. Let me go to edit there, and the cop edit. So where is that coming from? I can't see it here under the appearance. Okay, I want to make sure that under the cut section there's nothing here. Let me just cancel this one. Let me change this one to maybe hidden. I don't want that one. So now here you can add the details if you want. I'll just drag it here. Just start cleaning up your view. And I can go to annotate, add the details if I want. Just do that. You can do that and add your details. And what else can we add? We can start adding even the text and other things, but just want to show you that once you finish that, let me just remove this one and you can add it on our sheet as we wish. All right, so to add these things on your sheet, you just need to go to the sheets there. Just select on the sheet, right click, then the new sheet. I'm going to use A3. I'll just load it, then go back, click there and go to maybe the libraries, and you want to go to English. Okay, then maybe let me go to UK, and I want to go to title blocks. Open the title blocks, then which one is A3? Let me change this one to the list so that I can easily see the A3 right there. Click on open and open. All right, so now we can do section 1 north and level 0. So I'll go back there. So level 0, I can simply drag it and place it there. Maybe I'll not add the section because I haven't finished. I can go on and detail before I add it here. So I'll just add this one, then also the north. All right, drag it and add it here. I think these are the only views I want to add. Select there. You can see that it's very quick in AutoCAD for you to to do all these details. You need a bit of time, but with Revit, once you just create your 3D model, these other things, even a novice in detailing can do these things without a problem. So I can go to 3D view and also drag it here if I want, just like that, and you can see we have it here. I can just click on save, and this is what we get. All right, now let's proceed and see how we can annotate and detail. Quickly add some few details for a steel structure. So I'll just close this one, and that one, including this one also. I'll just go to that option there, open, because we have to open this project, and I just want to go to this one here, steel frame, and open it. Okay, so I can open a number of projects. So I've opened another one which is right here. Now I'll just go to level 1 here, and let's annotate and detail this one. All right. Okay, now for level 1, I think I'm seeing I don't even want to see the bracings, but these are the bracings. I'll leave it. So what you need to do is first of all to activate the crop region. Then I'll select on it and simply clean it like that by dragging it closer there. Drag it closer there. Drag it closer there. This is what we get. All right, let me go to shaded, and let me go to fine level of detail. Maybe I need to go to consistent with colors. All right, so this is what we have now. Dimensions, again, is simple. Just go to annotate dimension, and if you want to annotate these, it's as simple as that. You see that this one has some some arrows because that is the template which is here. So depending on the template that you used when starting your project, you are going to have different things, and these templates can still be customized. So I'm just clicking just like that to add the dimensions, and you can see that it's very neat and clean. All right, so if I want to just, you know, dimension the grids, I can do that. I can also pick this one, pick that one, and pick this one also. And you see that we can quickly start adding these things. Now, let me also annotate these bases. Maybe I'll just call these as maybe base 1 since they are the same. So what I can do, I need to go to annotate and tag by category. I'll not add a leader, remove it. All right, now if I just hover my cursor there, you see that it's right there in the center. So I can just tag this just like this. We are going to change what we want to display just like that. As you can see, it's as simple as that. Right, now I click on modify. Now I don't want to display the name like this. I want to maybe call it maybe base 1. You can name it the way you want. So if that is the case, I'll select on it. You see that it's picking that name from there, the type name. But maybe I want it to pick maybe the mark. I can use the mark or the type mark. Whatever you are seeing here, these are instances, instance parameters. So it only affects what you have selected. But if I click on edit, if I change it within here, these are type parameters. So maybe I'll use a type mark and I'll just call it base, maybe base 1. Apply, okay. Now I have to change, it's picking a type name. So select on this tag and click on edit. Then select on this one, then edit label. The type name, I have to remove it by clicking that one and find the type mark, which is right here, and add it here. As simple as that. Apply, okay. Make sure that you expand this one so that the name is not cropped. Then load it within your project, which is this one. Then okay. Just click on no. Don't want to save it. Overwrite. So you can see that it's right there. So now I can just select on this one, right click, you know, select all instances visible in view. And now I can simply click there and move it maybe from this point up to that point, and all those have moved, and this is what we get. All right, if you want to add maybe one by one on this one, I think I'm done with what I have. I can maybe, if you want to do that, you can do that. It's okay. It's entirely up to you, depending on what you want to detail. All right. Then you can even select these dimensions like that. Then copy from there. Then you can pick it from that point and make sure that constraint is not checked, so that you have the freedom to move, you know, your cursor like that. Then you can just have those if you want, and you can have, you know, you detail the way you want. I'm not, you know, teaching you on how you are supposed to detail, which points you're supposed to pick, but I want to show you the tools so that you're able to do whatever you want to do according to your detailing rules or standards in your region. All right, I'll modify, and perfect. This is what we get. Very neat and very clean. You can add whatever you want. Now just remove the crop region, and this is what we get. Now let me go, this is just level 1. Let me just go to level 2 so that we can now detail this one. All right, it's still the same thing. Very, very simple. Align dimensions. I can now just detail these. Put this one here. Just pick this one and add it here. Then go there and simply add it there. All right, now we can still use the tags. Now, if I just go to annotate and tag by category, if I just hover my cursor there, you see that this is what I want to display. Perfect. This is exactly what I want. So with this one, it's even much simpler. You just be clicking like that. As you can see, how simple is this? How simple is this? So you can modify again what the tag will display. All right, so you can even, you know, just continue. Maybe let me just continue until I have all these tags there, just like that. All right, just like that. This one is here, and we have all these tags right there. All right, now we also have these columns. I think I need to tag these columns. So if I just click there, you see that it's picking the type name. Maybe I don't want this. Maybe I just want these columns to be C1 or C2. You can, you know, tag it the way you want it to be. So first of all, I'll add this. All right, I'll add this just like that, as you can see, just like that. And this one here, this one there, oh, it's already there. So now once you do that, just check. This is the type name, I know. So I want to pick a mark. So I'll select on this one. I will not use the mark here because it will just affect that instance, only that column. So I'll go to edit and I want to use a type mark. You know, it makes work very fast and easier. So I'll go to type mark and all those columns, I'll call them maybe C1. Then apply OK. Now I need to change this one. I'll select on it and edit family. And I want this one here to be changed. Go to edit label. This is very simple. When you come here, just follow my steps as a beginner. Then click on edit label. From type name, remove it. And now add the type mark right here because that's the one we have specified. Apply OK and load it within this project. OK. Just click on no. You don't want to save that. Overwrite and perfect. This is what we have. All those are C1. And now let's just clean it. It doesn't become simpler than this. I'm remaining with, I think, a number of them. This one is not tagged, and this one. Oh, this one also. So you can finish the remaining ones, modify. Now, once you do that, let me just cancel. Make sure that you activate the two options here, crop view and crop region. Then you have this box which you can now, you know, just trim it like that. Just like that. Just like that. And somewhere here. Okay, now remove that box here and we have a clean detail. You can select on it and simply drag it there. Okay, this is what we have. It looks good. If you want to show consistency with colors, you can do that and do what you want. Now, I'll give you an assignment. If I just go to that one here, we have the concrete one, which was it was called RCC from mean. Whatever I've done on the steel structure is exactly what you are going to do on this one to detail this one and that one. So this is an exercise for you. Proceed and detail a view like this one. So now I have this one and that one. Let me place it on my sheets once again. This one is an exercise for you. You can proceed. So I'll just go to one of the sheets right here and right click. We don't have any sheet and click on new project. Okay, we have A4 and A1. Let me load. I think let me use A3. This one here and click on open. Then right there and click on open. So we have it here. So I have level 1 and level 2. So those are the two sheets that I want to add here. So we have level 1. Just drag left mouse, hold and drag. I think it's big. It may not fit here. So we have this one. So I guess I have to use A3. Okay. Anyway, you can proceed and use A3 if you want. I think it's a big detail. I can select on it. Double click. Now you can even work within here. Double click. And you can now select up. I just want to make sure that this one is just on one sheet like this. Then double click outside, select on it, and use the arrow on your keyboard to move it. I just want to fit this one. And if you are happy, you just want one detail here, there you are. That is the detail. You want another maybe sheet so that you add the other level. You can do that. And again, go to the sheets, right click, create new. We already have A3, open. All right, then we have level 2, which is right here. Drag it, hold your left mouse, drag it and have it right there. Click outside. We are good. Now, if you have questions on how to customize the sheets and any other question, you can still ask me in the comments there and I should be able to attend to whatever I want. So this is how you can quickly start adding, you know, this is the motivation video and also to teach you how you can quickly do that and also to motivate you to move to from any other software to Revit. So these are the sheets. Let me just close this one so that we just remain with the sheets. This one. Right, so you have to work on this and create a sheet like this one. We have this sheet. I created 2 of them. We also have this one and we also have this one. So this is how you can quickly start producing, you know, these details in Revit. Is very, very simple. So if you want, you can join me in detailed courses in Revit architecture, Revit structure, robot structure analysis, where we work on real projects step by step in details on how you can produce professional drawings. Thanks for watching. See you in some upcoming lessons.